Yo, what up everybody, it's Theo Stewart, and today I'm doing the You Are Not Good Enough character tag. I got a bowl in front of me with about 30 different characters' names on little pieces of folded up paper. And this tag has 15 questions, so, 2 characters each. So, yeah, that way I ain't gotta use the same character more than once or anything like that. So we're just gonna get into it. I don't have my computer for me to look off the questions that way, so I'm going to be using my phone. I don't know who originally created the tag or anything, but yeah, let's get into it. Question number 1. You only have one more spot on your spelling bee team. Who would you pick to complete your team? Got Llama or Caskey. I would say probably Llama. Llama is more educated. Caskey is a knight from centuries. He's not really, I wouldn't think he would actually have much education. I mean, he knows things, but actual education and stuff, probably not. Llama is of royalty in a sense, so she has that higher education and all that kind of jazz or whatever, So I would pick Llama. Question number 2. Both characters want to kill you. Which one would you kill first so you have better chance of surviving? Let's shake this up a little bit. I have Cofell and Aizen. Oh wow. I guess I would try to kill Aizen first, so I'd have a better chance of defending myself against Cofell. Aizen and Cofell both are originally Iberian warriors. In the story, Aizen still is. Cofell had moved to Brighthelm and became a Viscount, so he's more into politics now, but he used to be a warrior. But the reason why I would choose Aizen to kill first, because he is a lich, so he has magical abilities, while Cofell is just an elf. So I feel like I would have a better chance of fighting an elf than I would someone who could do magic. Question number 3. You're on The Bachelor, Bachelorette, and you're down to these 2 characters. Which one are you going to give your rose to? I hope I don't get like 2 guys or something. Oops, one fellow. Let's see here. Who is this? Brighton. Yeah, of course. And let's see here. Percy. Just because there's only one chick, I would pick Percy, obviously. But yeah, Percy is, I envision kind of attractive or whatever. She's kind of got a little bit of sass to her or whatever, which is always a plus for me, I guess. I like the little snarky, silver tongue type people, in a sense. So yeah, I'd pick Percy. Question number 4. You've been chosen for the Hunger Games. Who would most likely volunteer in your place? Razul. Kai. I don't know. I would say maybe Kai. I don't really picture Razul being the type that would volunteer himself. He used to be the treasurer of centuries before he got fired and was forced to become like a recruit in the army. But he's more into the, drinking and having sex all the time. He doesn't really care too much about getting involved with other stuff. He seems brave and stuff. But to actually, put others before him or whatever and sacrifice himself, no, I don't see that happening. Kai is a sweet character. She's Darius's lover, and Darius is, a lot of people perceive him to be the main bad guy. He's very power hungry and aggressive and stuff, but Kai still sticks by him. She sees the good in him, so I could see her kind of being the type that would sacrifice herself into something so someone else wouldn't have to go through it. Question number 5. You're stranded on an island. Which character would you sacrifice to engage in cannibalism? I got Tara. Cecilia. Wow. I don't know. They each kind of have their perks. I would say I would maybe sacrifice Tara. She is a female warrior from Alberin. She is a skilled hunter, and she, I guess a survivalist. The Alberians are, people that live off the land. They're farmers, they're hunters, stuff like that. So surviving wise, she would probably be a good pick to stay alive. But Jacinia is an oracle and she can see the future. I think that in the long run might come in more handy. She could help with the hunting and stuff that way maybe. As well as, the best way to escape, different plans, stuff like that. So I would say Jacinia would stay alive and Tara would be the one that I would sacrifice so I could feast off of her. Number 6. You're the next DC Marvel superhero with your own TV show, of course. Who is your sidekick? Oh, I get some good ones here. I know there's some, but it's just Garnet. And Solaris. I would probably pick Garnet. Solaris, I don't know. Solaris is the Marquess in the first book, Battle for Medagor. He is, he rules the armies and stuff like that. He's like the main commanding officer over everyone in that regard. So, he's used to battles and stuff, so superheroes, fighting crime, whatever. I think he would be good at that, but Solaris, he lets his emotions, I guess, kind of get in the way. He's got a softer side, which, if you know me, I'm just like, no, blood and gore, whatever. So, I don't think we vibe too much. And Garnet is the 4th child of Brighton and Kalama. And he is not really mentioned much in the first book. I think he might just mention his name or something. But he plays a bigger role in the second book. And because of the role that he plays, I would say he's probably a better pick as a sidekick. I'm not really going to go into that role. But yeah, he does play a bigger role in the second book. And yeah, I pick him over Solaris. Number 7. You're a manager of an avocado admiring company. Who would you fire for lack of communication skills? Cornelius. Yep, I know who it's going to be. And Josie. Yeah, Cornelius would get fired. He gets overwhelmed way too easily. He doesn't like any kind of responsibility in a sense. He's, like I said, overwhelmed. He gets very anxious. He regrets a lot of his decisions and stuff. And even though that really has nothing to do with communication skills, I figure that might kind of lead into that. And he just probably wouldn't be somebody I'd want to work for me. Josie, on the other hand, she's not in the first book. She's in the second one. I don't want to give too much away, but she's probably one of my favorite characters, and I based her personality-wise off of one of my friends. So, not the whole story or whatever, just kind of some of the personality, and I see her as a good worker. She's very dedicated to the stuff that she needs to do. She likes to do other things that's, maybe not so much, accepted at times, but she is a very good worker, caretaker and stuff like that. So I would pick Josie to stay and I would fire Cornelius. Question number 8. You've just finished a book in which your favorite character dies. Which character is most likely to comfort you? Well, I don't see me being sad because my favorite character dies. But, let's see who would try to comfort me. Got Galzar. And Mila. I would say Mila would probably be the one that would try to comfort me over Galzar. Galzar is a nice guy and all. Mila likes to appear to be nice and caring. When Brighton is sick in the first book, at the beginning before he dies, she's the one that goes and comforts Llama, brings some food and stuff while he's still alive but kind of bedridden and stuff. So I would see her kind of do that, but she always has another angle that she's kind of playing or whatever, so I wouldn't feel like it's genuine, but it is the person I would believe that would try to comfort me, I guess. Question number 9. It's high school. Who would most likely be part of the popular clique? Here I got Ramus and Darius. Let's see here. Who'd be part of the popular clique? I would say probably Ramus, for the fact that he's a Viscount. And in Brighthelm, the Viscounts basically control everything, and so they would kind of see themselves as the popular clique in of itself. And since Ramus is one of them, I would say he'd be, fit into the popular clique. Darius, as a child, he wasn't. Let's see, how can I word this? I wouldn't say he was bullied, but he had some situations that came up where he was picked on by certain people and this and that, and it was always kind of told that he wouldn't ever make it to anything, which is kind of what pushed him to become who he is and wants all the power and to be able to control everything. Just kind of like, see, I did it, screw you, type mentality. So I would say, in high school, Ramus would be in the popular clique, even though Ramus is the scientist type of Viscount. He's very intelligent that way, and I know sometimes with the popular clique, smart people aren't really accepted. That's usually jocks and stuff like that. But yeah, I would say Ramus. Question number 10. The day has arrived. You're finally a year older. Who would have the nerve to forget your birthday? Let's see. Got Azrael and Edarin. I don't know. That's a tough one between these two. I would say maybe Edarin. I don't really have a reason why. I feel like he would be the type that would keep up with that kind of stuff. But I feel like Azrael would make an attempt to be sure to remember that stuff, because like Mila, he's always kind of playing a different angle than what can originally be perceived at times. So I would think that he would try to remember that, just so, he'd be like, hey, I remember your birthday, you gotta remember mine. I got you a gift, you gotta give me mine. He's always wanting something in return type ordeal. Kind of playing that card, where Edarin isn't like that. I just figure Edarin would be just the type that would just naturally remember, or, kind of know around about when the birthday is, I have some friends like that. I feel bad. I don't know when their birthday is. I just know it's when the end of like this week span, but the exact day I don't remember. So I would say maybe Edarin would forget, just because he wouldn't remember the exact day. But not necessarily forget your birthday all in together. It's just like, oh, I thought it was like, next week or something. So, yeah. Question number 11. You've just found an upcoming Booktube star. Who would it most likely be? Oh, I got 3 here. Here we go. Afria, or Allure? I would probably say Allure. I don't feel like Afria would be the type that's like, hey, look at me, you know, blah, 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 putting herself out there that much. She kind of despises mortals and this and that because she's classified as like a goddess. So she's like, whatever. So I don't feel like she would commit to, you know, filming videos and putting them out there or whatever for people to see her. Because she's just like, whatever. Allure, on the other hand, I think she would. Yeah. I think there's another character that had been better suited for that, but I didn't pick her yet, so yeah. Question 12. Sleepover time. Unfortunately, you can only invite one person. Who would you invite? Yeah. Anina. This is who I would have picked for the book too, because she's actually depicted in the book reading and stuff and educating herself on things. Even in book 2, there's a scene with her reading. So yeah, I would have picked her for that last one, but I got it for a sleepover. So, and then Zane. Oh, I think it'd be cool to kick it with Zane. He seems to be the type that may look intimidating and appear intimidating at times, but he's a genuine person. He likes things, or he likes to be, he's a genuine person. So I would pick him. Question 13. Bam, you're pregnant. No. Who's the father or mother? Alright, I'm going to say the other person's pregnant. So who's the mother? Who did I get pregnant? I don't really know who else left. Millard? No. Zuri. Alright, I got Zuri pregnant. There we go. I'm glad I picked a chick. I don't even know how many more chicks there are in the pool here, but luckily I got her, so I'm gonna pick Zuri. She's very nice and caring, so I can see her being the motherly type. I wouldn't really say she's my type, you know, look wise or whatever, but personality and stuff, I mean, she's very sweet and gentle and, you know, caring. So yeah. Question 14. You've just written a super important text. Who would see it but not reply? So the person that kind of ghosting you in a sense. We're like, whatever. Let's see here. I got Ifar and Dagris. I don't know. I think they both, if it's important text, I think they both would respond. I think Ifar might take a little bit longer to respond. I think he might analyze it a little bit and kind of determine exactly what to say, or, you know, determine if it's really of importance to him for him to respond. Daggers, I feel like he'd feel obligated to respond anyways, you know, depending on what the text was. So I would say Ifar wouldn't respond. And also he's old. He might not know how to respond to text or even look at a text, I guess. So I don't know. And then the last question. You've just woken up and it's time for breakfast. Your mom's been replaced by who? Oops. So I ain't gotta shake this up. It's only 2 names left. Capron and Gallic. I would say hands down Gallic would be the one that would fix me breakfast. Capron, no. He'd be out chasing women. Capron is just out there. Gallic, on the other hand, he's more caring and I wouldn't really say nurturing, but I mean, he's very, you know, I guess family oriented. And I feel like he would probably come near fixing breakfast for somebody than Capron would. So, yeah. Okay. think one of my daughters just got up to go to the bathroom. I heard the door and I was like, what? Anyways, but yeah, that was this. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all enjoyed the pictures. I worked really hard on those. They wasn't exactly how I interpret the characters looking, but it's about as close as what I could get with my resources at the moment. So yeah. But besides that, I guess this is about it. I got a bunch of links down below. You can go get them out. I got Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, Patreon, YouTube. I got a website, a blog on my website. You sign up to my newsletter where I send out just a monthly newsletter letting you know kind of where I'm at in the writing process and what I intend to do for the next month. I know this month I didn't get as much done as I had intended. I was sick. I had a bunch of other stuff. I had a lot of family members that have birthdays this month, so I don't know why I planned it just normally. Like today, the day I'm filming this is my daughter's birthday. It's November 27th, so yeah. Also, you can check out my book, The Battle for Metagore, which is all these characters are in. Well, not all of them. Some of them's in the sequel, but whatever. They're all within that world, that realm, that story as a whole once that series is completed. But you can go purchase that book. It's on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Books Depository, everything else. If you happen to catch this before the end of November 2019, it is currently available for 99 cents on ebook and $12.99 for paperback. After that, I think I'm going to jump it back up to the original $4.99 and $15.99. The ebook might stay at $99, but the paperback will go up to $14.99 after the sale, which is not really that much of a discount. It's only $2, but you know that's literally what I can afford to put it down. You know, printing costs and stuff. So yeah. Besides all that, I guess that's about it. Oh, there's other author tubers links down below. You can go check them out if you want to find more people in this community talking about books and writing and their journey and stuff. There's some down there. You can go check them out. The cool people in the author tribe and such, as well as a schedule for a write-in. I don't know if it's completely accurate or up to date. It was at one point, but I think some people's changed. So don't hold me to it. But there is a schedule down there. You can go check out. Click on those links or whatever, figure out who's where, links down there, whatever, and go to their channel and join them or me on Sundays and get some words written. So yeah, guess that's it. Peace out, Yoli. Everybody love everybody.